Letting you know. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everybody. I will call the meeting to order. We have a quorum. I will take a motion to approve the agenda and the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Rich.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ink all warmed up and ready to flow.
I got one of these great Northland pens.
That'll work. I've got a resolution for the approval of the 410th Street paving project. An authorization for the county engineer to sign contract and Dock Express. Contract is being awarded to Euland Brothers Incorporated for $984,131.31. Engineer's estimate was like $1 million, so came in underneath our budget.
That's from 65 over to Thrush.
Correct. So I would make a recommendation to award the contract to Euland Brothers.
Is there a motion to approve resolution 2026-08 for the 410th Street paving project?
Motion to approve the resolution.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. We'll do a roll call vote. Smeedy?
All right.
Stone?
Aye.
Lowberg? Aye. Motion carries.
Can I scan it and send it to you?
The next thing on the agenda is we've got the paving plans done for our local project that paves around the quarry down on Further Avenue and 342nd. I think I kind of informed you guys last week, we're gonna do a 6-inch overlay with widening from the city limits of Fertile going east to like what we call River Road or 342nd Street. And then from that spot north to Highway 9, we'll do a 7-inch overlay with 3-foot widening shoulder from that also.
That's widening, you mean concrete widening?
Concrete wide, yep.
Paved widening.
Yep, paved wide like we've done on 105, get the widened shoulders on there.
Okay.
Which seems to, when we have room to do that, I think it's a good idea to do it, safety reasons and maintenance reasons too, so. So. The plan, the way the timing and everything works out, we'll set the public hearing and dates today. I'll set, once we get that approved, we'll get the plans posted. Tomorrow and between tomorrow and March 10th, we'll post a notice to bidders. At the Iowa League of Cities and Master Builders. And between the 16th and the 23rd, we'll have it in the papers. We'll plan on receiving bids March 27th, which is a Friday. We'll open the bids and read them aloud, and then Monday we'll present the bids to the board for the public hearing and award of contracts. So I think I've got it set up right now that the public hearing will be at 9 o'clock on March 30th. And once we get that approved and get contracts, hopefully maybe by April 13th, we'll have contracts to bring there. That's kind of the schedule. I think I emailed you guys, or I know Jackie, did I give you the schedule? Did they see it at all or not? It doesn't matter.
I must not have forwarded.
I can give you guys two, but that's kind of the schedule we're looking at, is having the public hearing and the award of contract March 30th at 9.
Busy day, but
Did I say March 30th, I have the 49th on this hearing, not to change that notice, but. That's just the paperwork thing here for that.
I don't think it'll interfere with
Shouldn't be.
drainage.
It should be pretty quick. It'll be March 30th.
That's a Monday.
Yes, I'll motion to, set the public hearing date for the Fur Avenue project, March 30th.
I'll start.
9 a.m. Yep.
I'll start. I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on that? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
All right. Jackie, I'll get you the corrected version with that, or I have the 29th on here instead of 30th. I was
Yeah,
messing with.
You're not gonna
somebody.
be here.
Huh?
You're not gonna be here that day.
I won't.
29th.
Oh,
is the-
29th, no, I
Yeah.
won't.
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
31st, I might not be here. Birthday, but, so I'll get you the corrected one for your signature and then we can get that posted.
You know.
So. That's all I've got unless you guys have some questions. We took possession of one of our new dump trucks on Thursday. They look pretty nice. The other, I suppose, I don't know, like I said, I think the other one will be a couple weeks out yet. Depending which county gets it, the one will probably be in early April. You guys are pretty impressed with them. The way the budget looks, or I don't, we haven't approved budgets next year, but I do have a fair amount of money in there. I'm wondering, and it was either we were gonna try to buy another truck or two or motor grader. The way these have come out, asking the manufacturer or Don's truck that we got these from, kind of give them a heads up, hey, we might want to look at some more, and if we can order. Obviously, we won't get anything before the end of the year. Or we could get something before the end of the year, but if we order maybe even in March or April, we could probably get something manufactured and built before winter again, if we so choose. I'm making the assumption the budget looks okay for me. I don't know whether to pull the trigger and not go out for quotes again and maybe try to get another couple Western Stars, one or two, or maybe that, but try to push through and see if we can get maybe something rolling again. Our trucks are probably right now what we need to replace the most. So.
Get a few that are, got some age to them.
Well, and I think. Obviously, I compare both counties, but we have never had a wash bay around here, so even our Sterlings are getting pretty rough. More rough than in Mitchell County, but it's because we just haven't had the opportunity to keep stuff washed as well as we would like. So if we can get the process going, I did talk to the salesman and we kind of were, spitting some numbers back and forth. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of an increase. These had a little bit of an increase due to some tariff things. But obviously everything gets more expensive, but if you guys are willing, we might want to try to throw another order in for maybe one, maybe two more trucks yet for the following year, and that would really get our equipment up to snuff again.
Get some pricing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
these were 338,000 a truck complete, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's,
So any thought, with the new regulations and stuff, supposedly dust disappearing and, will they, what, if there was any indication from some of the manufacturers like that?
nothing that I've heard.
I mean, it just happened.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a while to push that through.
They're not gonna change the cost of them. I mean,
Well, right, and then if that becomes a thing. Be able to delete some of that stuff, I don't know.
Well, that's the
It'll
other
start
question.
having issues, get them.
Yeah, so anyway, kind of maybe a heads up, we might try to jump the gun and try to get something going for next fiscal year already to try to get some equipment running through here, so. Just be a heads up, I'm gonna work on some numbers. I did find that one, a Mack truck that's fully dressed online I told you about, they were about. I don't remember if it was 30 or 60 grand more than what our other ones were, and it was basically. The cost difference was basically in the cost of the snow equipment, not necessarily the chassis so much, so. Kind of. Thinking about, we haven't had this Henderson equipment, it doesn't look like it's cheap equipment at all, so, I mean. I think we can go wrong no matter what we do, but if it's cost effective for us, maybe we push ahead and we look at.
They've been in business a lot of years. I don't think they're
gonna
it's not
set
junk equipment.
Right. I think when I looked at, we talked numbers, we were maybe looking at another 20,000 more per truck. So,
That's not bad.
I don't know.
I mean,
Look into
either
it.
3% on chassis and then with the steel and stuff, you just never know what that's doing, but. I think we might really look at trying to push it forward and maybe try to get something ordered, so we aren't waiting a year and a half for another set of wheels, so.
Right.
That would really put us in good shape for some of our other trucks that are
That'd be good.
Yeah,
make a
get the
maintenance
bid.
headache, so we'll pursue that a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I've got for you.
You guys got any questions for him? Thank you, Rich.
Yep.
We don't have any drainage, we don't have any claims, you got any reports?
Oh, we got claims
Oh,
because he bought trucks.
Yeah, sorry. They,
And then there's payroll
the
too.
owner or the salesman, he wanted kind of a check when they picked them up. I said, we usually do claims, but Jeff, he was kind enough to let us kind of put that payment through so they could have a check when they delivered the truck,
So
so.
motion to approve the claims for the trucks and the payroll claims.
I'll second it. I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on it? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
For the next truck, Jackie, hopefully I'll have them send us an invoice before, so we have time to run it through.
Before it gets delivered.
Yeah, and we don't have to.
Did you want any updates on the buildings?
Can give you a little
Yeah,
bit.
hold on a second here till I get done signing.
Can't do two things at once.
No,
Just be patient.
Every other day, but not today.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I did blow past that, didn't I?
Did you?
Yes. Conservation remodeling project. You guys about ready to move in or moving in or what?
Still haven't officially signed off on it yet. They were over in England, was there and took pictures of some of the punch list stuff. Talked to Jason and Jason said he's just kind of dragging his feet on it to make sure things are done at this point because they've dragged their feet, so now he's dragging his. Is that kind of the gist you got, Jackie, from?
I thought we were in the 30 days for the last payment, so you'll have to let me know if,
I just say he hasn't aligned anything up for a final walkthrough or anything like that, but I don't know that he will, so.
but we already did the, whatever the step we did last week to,
So we have 30 days.
yeah.
We don't have to pay for 30 days to make sure that everything's kosher. So.
I know there's a latch that has never worked right since they installed the door and so it's just kind of piddly stuff and I think it's a headbutting competition right now. I don't really know.
Yeah, I
at least
agree
work
with
when you
that.
get the keys.
Thank you. Any other updates on the other parts of the project?
Looks like a lot of the purlins are up on the roof of the new facility. The girders look like they might be, at least on the exterior, north and south walls are on the end walls with all the doors. Not so much. It looks like we've got some tar paper on the roof of the office building, so things are progressing, I think. Well, now that they're gonna probably get rain this week, who knows how that'll progress, but getting muddy out there, but things are moving along.
Yeah, I stopped there Friday and looked and the office looks like they're gonna try to pour the cap on that vault this weekend.
Yeah, it looked like it. They
We're getting ready for
don't
that.
quite got the skid loading building, but
And then they, get that roof sealed up
yep, it's the hole in the top for the
Yeah.
dump truck.
and then start putting steel on the roof and that kind of stuff. So everything's looking good out there. What I've seen, so.
We're still waiting yet to discuss a little bit more on the fuel station yet. Gotta make a phone call to one of the other suppliers. And just going out there now, I think that where our salt shed's gonna be, I think there isn't a lot of dirt in our way, so. Good probably too.
Did you guys get back in touch? I got back in touch with Jason last Monday on my, looking at his the architectural design on it. He wanted us all to touch base with him. So,
I talked to them this last week, so.
okay, yeah, get a hold of him and take a look at that thing, so. Now we're down to,
You can go to annual manure management plan.
I will take a motion to acknowledge the annual manure management plan for Johnson 3.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Anything with the building and grounds around here?
Fire alarm crap, but.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I tried to put it back up and it didn't like it.
Gotcha.
Get her figured out.
Melissa, you on?
Yep. My week is wide open, but I do know that Saturday is a legislative forum in Manly at noon. I can't be there, but Pete from City Council is gonna unlock the door and let everybody in.
Sorry, I forgot to get back to you. I'll try to make it there.
That's okay. And then
Okay.
Jackie, our next meeting is at Heartland Power in Thompson, Iowa, not in Lake Mills.
Oh, oops.
Nope, that was my bad. And I'll make sure you get the agenda and everything.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anything on water and wastewater?
We got some valves fixed last week in the water plant. Stopped 3 to 5,000 gallons a day from leaking. Been leaking for 7+ years.
Good for you.
So
Yeah.
we put all that number on paper. It's only like 1.3 million gallons a year.
That's
Which is about
quit breaking down.
it was broke before I got there.
I know.
So anyways, yeah, it ends up being about an extra month's worth of water and wastewater treatment that I'll no longer have to do. Just because it was a valve leak and stuff. So yeah, still picking away, but
I coordinated with Hutzel so you can get your door.
yep.
Good.
Yep. So they're gonna put a new door in on the water treatment plant. It's original to the building, so tough shape. Time for upgrade, so.
Good.
Other than that, we're setting for to get out there now, so.
And you saw the email from ICAP where they're coming in and checking all the buildings and all that. They're gonna check water and wastewater too, so.
Yep.
Alrighty. Department heads, what you got for us?
I did do our joint advertising for the mowing contracts. It was just ours and then I included water, wastewater, it did not include the courthouse. They just did not to do that.
We gotta, cause if we're gonna end up hiring somebody, we don't really wanna sign into a 2-year agreement.
So write it out.
So you just write it out for now, and then if it does go that route, if somebody gets hired, starts mowing, then we're not into an agreement. So I told Jim not to do that, 'cause otherwise we'd commit to 2 years then there's no sense of hiring them. You know, I mean, that's one thing a hired person would do is take care of that, so.
They'd probably take care of the snow too.
The ad directs the bids to be dropped off at our office, just assuming that a lot of the bidders for water, wastewater will also be bidding the parks. And Jackie said it's just easier to have one point of contact there, so.
And that's where it's been done in the past, so it's
Yeah.
a good idea.
And then AJ was the one who's lucky enough for the supervisors to have his phone number listed for if there's questions about it. Since he's out there every day, he knows what he wants done.
Mark and I thank you. Budget discussion, I guess, we're pretty close, except for we gotta look this thing over now and see where we wanna go
Well,
there.
and you kinda gotta decide today or in the next few days. Where you wanna be on the levy, because I have to pull the trigger on
Posting for
the 5th.
the postcards,
Yeah,
letters, right?
yeah, I have to have that. So, I'm assuming we're going with, the date of March 23rd for the meeting, cause it can't be before the 20th. And it has to be separate from the other meetings, so I think we did it at like 10 last year.
Okay, like, you have to
And
have
have a
15
separate-
minutes,
yeah.
15 minutes between
So-
time. As they're changing rules, we're still following rules that are.
Yeah, so if you guys wanna look over that and. If we wanna have a workshop or whatever you wanna do, have a workshop on Wednesday or. Or Thursday. Or whatever, cause I just gotta fill in the info, it won't be it won't take me too much, it's just.
Let's have a workshop. How's it, what are you guys available?
First thing in the morning.
On 8?
So March 4th at 8 o'clock, right?
Yep. Okey dokey. Otherwise, I think I have all the changes in there. With the sheriff and everything else, so. hopefully it's good to go.
Okay. Supervisor comments. Did anybody find an owner operative ag property? No. I guess I'll look into that.
I'll keep asking around too, I just,
Did you ever find a real estate person? That kind of fell through a crack in the floor.
there's not many realtors.
There's nobody left.
You got them all.
I think we've got.
I'll have some to-
Well, and it used to be easy to see who had a license in Worth County, and I can't find that place anymore, so I don't know what they switched around or.
I never went looking for it,
um,
so. Yeah, we'll have to at least get a owner operator of ag property. That should be decent. We should be able to find somebody to do that, so. You guys got any ideas?
I have asked prior. And the response I got is. Not really good because of if this pipeline thing goes through. Carbon pipeline, then that opens that box. And
That's how mine fell through. I
people don't
don't
really are leery on that because they don't want nothing to do with it right now, but. And that could be still be 2 years down the road, could be 4 years down the road, I don't know, like I said, it's never been
know.
called since I've been here. So, I don't know, keep trying, I'll keep asking too, and,
I'll ask a few too,
yeah.
so. Next week's agenda items, anything we need to add on there? I said we got a meeting tonight at 7 o'clock at Manly City Hall with the Manly City Council.
Should, I guess, yeah, did Jesse confirm that?
I,
I know he was going to.
He was going to,
Yeah,
It's tonight, right?
yeah, at 7.
he's been pretty busy, so I don't know.
right, we'll call him after we're done and just confirm with him,
Yep, gotcha. Anything else we need to change on there?
I believe so.
If not, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Jesse just messaged that, yes, it's set up.
Set up, that's what I thought.
Thank you.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, Manly City Hall.
I'll have 6 for some reason.
Yep,
Oh, Melissa's got something.
what's that?
Melissa has something.
Oh,
At the city council meeting in Manly tonight, Homes for Iowa is gonna present. So that's that, where the prisoners make the house and then they bring it to the town. So if you're interested, you can stick around for that.
okay. So. Is there a motion to adjourn if there's nothing else?
Almost should do adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We are adjourned. Motion carried.